everybody, I'm Amy from Body Fit by Amy, and this is your full body, real-time mommy and me workout. So we're gonna be doing some workouts with baby, and we'll do some stuff in the standing position and then some stuff down on the mat. And we'll both get the heart rate up and tighten and tone and strengthen your muscles. So this is my son Kai. He is about 8 months old. So I'm gonna be giving you some options to do with your baby, even if they're a little bit younger and they don't have a lot of head and neck control. And some options if they're a little bit older and they can't hold their head up. So above all, first of all, make sure that you have been cleared by a doctor for exercise before you begin this or any other workout program. And make sure that everything we do, if you don't feel secure or safe holding your baby, go ahead and put the baby aside in a safe place, maybe a bouncer, the high chair, or activity mat or something, and just do the workout without the baby. So I'm gonna give you lots of options, but above all, we want you to feel safe and secure holding the baby. Are you ready? Let's do it. Okay, so go ahead and be holding your baby. We're just gonna march it out. So while we're just getting our muscles warm, a couple quick notes about how to, are you waving? About how to hold your baby. So if you have an older baby like mine, he's about 8 months, and they can hold their head up, you can hold them in front for most of our exercises. He's gonna talk to us the whole time, with one arm underneath and one arm to the back, kind of just keeping an eye on the head even though he can hold it up. And then when we get about halfway through, we're gonna switch our arms because you're gonna feel a lot in that right bicep. So the other option is you can turn baby around. Maybe they wanna watch, and I'll do both. And again, having one arm underneath, one arm sort of right across their chest holding on to them, okay? And again, halfway through, we'll switch it safely. If you have a smaller baby who maybe doesn't, you're waving to daddy. If you have a smaller baby who maybe doesn't have a lot of head and neck control, it's gonna be harder to do with him because he's bigger, you certainly can do that cradle position. And again, if you're comfortable with it, we'll switch it halfway. This is great for putting him right to sleep. Or you can have them up on your shoulder. Just make sure that, that you're the lights are fun, right? That you're keeping a hand on, on their head and not keeping it supported the whole time. So above all, do what makes you feel safe and secure. Okay, I'm gonna turn you out, bud. So here we go. So one arm underneath, one arm in front, either way, and we're just gonna tap it out. Just getting our muscles warm. And we're gonna do some little torso rotations, just side to side. As you can tell, my baby loves this. Let's hope he continues to love it. There we go. And I'm just gonna kind of roll the shoulders with it. Again, taking all of our movements very controlled, nice and slow. We don't wanna rush anything because we don't want too much bouncing for baby, even though they love the movement, right? So if you've got your hands underneath, you wanna go ahead and switch. And again, we'll do those torso rotations. And we'll roll those shoulders. So we're not gonna do too much of a warm up. So if you need more on your own, set the baby down, do some rolls through your back. We just bring those knees up and little hamstrings. All right, here we go. So if you have a heavier baby like me, you wanna switch your position, you can. Okay, so one arm underneath, one arm in front, and we're gonna start with a very basic squat. So toes can be forward. I'm gonna give you a couple of options. We're gonna sit low to the back and bring it up. Sit low to the back and bring it up. If you don't feel secure, this doesn't feel as comfortable for you, you can certainly turn those toes out into that plie squat. You're still gonna feel it. Just make sure that feels okay with you, especially if you had a C-section or maybe you're newly postpartum. If that doesn't feel comfortable for you, then go back to the regular squat. So we're here. So we're gonna keep with this. And then if you want, you can add a little press. So I'm gonna grab the baby safely underneath his arms. We're gonna go down, we're gonna press up. And I always use this, you know, you gotta make a lot of noises and funny faces, but as also a learning opportunity. So I do down, up, down, up, right, down, up. Or you can count, because that's good too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and tap it out. So you can tell, especially if you got a heavier baby like me, just because he's a little older, that's gonna get your heart rate up fast. So that's gonna count as our cardio. So switch your arms, whatever you weren't doing before. Mom brain. And then let's squat it here. So one more time with that squat. We'll start with just our regular squat, making sure you're dropping those hips low. Baby is secure. So you can tell by my voice, my heart rate is up. Oh yeah, look at those lights. And then let's add it, wave to the lights. Let's add our press. So hands underneath, down, and up. Woo! Down, up, down. He's smiling really big. Up, down, up. If that feels like too much, just take them right back to the center. Down, up. You're still working your arms, still working your legs. One more. Yeah. And relax. Good, tap it out. So, certainly if you need a break, set your baby down, stretch out those arms. We're gonna go to a little standing crunch. So watch me, hold that baby in that position. I'm gonna switch mine to the front. Carefully. Are you smiling at the camera? So, holding him in front, I'm gonna bring my knee towards the baby and I'm gonna crunch like a C position. So I'm going here to here, contracting those abs. So down and up. So really make sure that you're rounding. So it's kind of like you're doing a crunch like you would do on the mat. That's sometimes a little hard, especially if we're newer postpartum or we had a C-section like me. And then let's switch our arms. So I'm gonna lean back a little, reach underneath, hand across, and again, crunch it down. I'm sweating, baby. I don't know about you. Crunching, and remember, you're not just doing a knee raise, you're rounding in the shoulders, so we really work those abs. Yeah, good. 2 more. There we go. And relax. Good, so let's stay here. We just got a couple more things up top. Again, if you need a little stretch break, put the baby in a safe place, stretch out your arms. I'm gonna keep holding him this way. We're gonna take our feet out wide and go to a side lunge. So we're going side to side. We're not stepping into it yet, but I'll give you an option. We're just gonna lean into that hip. So one leg is straight, one leg is bent, and we're dropping the hips to the back. And breathe, keep it here. Let's go 3 more like this. Ooh. So keep it here, or if you want a little more of a challenge, you feel good with balance, step it in, step it out, get low, step it in, step it out, step it in, ooh. Or just keep it here where you're just leaning. Now go 4, and breathe, 3, woo, 2, and 1 more. Good. So let's switch our arms and we'll do the same thing other side. Starting wide, just lean into it and bring it up. Lean, my other leg is straight. My leg I'm leaning into is bending. I'm driving my hips to the back. Good job, buddy. And breathe. Are you loving it? Woo! And then if you want, step it in. Only if you feel secure. If this doesn't make you feel safe, it's totally fine. Just to keep this stationary, just lean, push out of it, push out of that hip. But if you want to add a little movement, 4, woo, good job, baby. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring that baby up so you can stretch out your arms. Maybe just go up. Hi. Hi, baby. Ooh, so we'd get this arm workout every day, right? So one more thing from the standing position and then we're down on the mat. So again, hold the baby however is comfortable for you. Yeah, let's go back in front. You like that. Okay. All right, one arm under. We're just gonna do a little side to side. So it's a little side crunch. So I'm bending, I'm bending. I find it easiest to have my toes out, but it's up to you. Just side, woo, squirmy. Good, halfway through, switch your arms. Here we go. Bend, and bend, and bend. Oh, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Okay, that was your standing portion of the workout. Great job, everybody. Okay, so now we're gonna take it down to the mat, grab a quick sip of water, make sure you have a safe, soft space for baby, and let's go down to the mat. Okay, so we're down on the mat with the baby. Again, making sure that it's a safe, soft space. Since my floor is a little harder, I put down 2 mats and a blanket, and I gave him some toys just in case he gets a little bored. He shouldn't. And his water bottle, of course. Stay hydrated. So if you have a baby that likes to move a lot, you may just want to do some of the exercises on your own and just keep an eye on your baby, but I'm going to show you some ways to incorporate them. So we're going to go ahead and start just in a little seated position. Come here, love. So I'm going to hold him right in the center, however is comfortable. Maybe get him a toy because he sees the toys are here. There you go. There you go. And if you have a smaller baby, it's pretty easy just to kind of have their head right there and just tuck them in or down right here. And I'm just going to do a small little half back sort of little Pilates. He obviously wants to sit, so we'll go up here. So we'll go halfway back. What? Halfway back. And then this is again where you can make faces. Or you can count 1 and back, 2, there we go, 3. If that's feeling like too much, just sitting here and holding it, you're going to be engaging your core. So you can always do that. If you want more of a challenge, you can bring those feet up. Oh, that's hard for me, right? Back and up, back and up, whatever feels best for you. And let's go one more. And relax. I'm going to take my knees out and I'm going to do a little stretch. Hi, hi, little stretch. So one more thing from the seated position, we're just going to go side to side. So you have a couple of options. Again, you can just have your baby wherever they're going to be, and you can just do a small little twist, just using your body. Or if you want and your baby likes it, you can go side to side really gently. We're going to go up and over. 1 and up. 2 and up, 3 and up. Ooh, good for arms, good for abs. And 5 and up, and 6. And remember, you can always just have them right in the center and twist. 7 and 8. One more each way. 9, up, 10, and up. Good. And relax. Stretch it over. Good job, baby. So now we're going to go all the way down onto our backs. So I'm going to put him right on, just kind of sitting on my stomach. If you have a smaller baby, you can kind of tuck them in above their knees. Just again, making sure that their head is supported. Oh, should have done this when you were younger. Okay, so remember we're going to do a bridge. We do this all the time. Here we go. So you're here, feet are flat, and we're just going to lift and lower. Yeah, hi, I see you. So keeping your hands secure on baby, lifting the hips. And again, remembering this bridge is so great after pregnancy, just to build up the strength of those pelvic floor muscles, squeezing in the glutes and the hamstrings, but also really tightening, doing your Kegel exercises that are so important during and after pregnancy, lifting and lowering. And again, baby can be wherever they are most happy. So if you need to have them beside you, you can keep an eye on them, or they're not rolling yet, that's fine too. He's just adding a little extra weight for me. Woo! And if this isn't comfortable for your stomach, maybe you're just past your C-section. I'm several months out after my C-section, so I'm okay, but you can always put them somewhere else. 4, okay, 3, all right, 2, one more, good, and relax. So you can stay down. We're just gonna readjust here. So we're gonna go ahead and come all the way down and bring those feet up. So again, he's sitting here. Okay, okay. I'm gonna sit him down to the side, but it's up to you. I'll give you some toys. Here you go, kiddo. Here you go. So I'm gonna keep a hand on him here, and we're just gonna do our little toe tap. So if you want, you can still have your baby there. If you have a smaller baby, you can even rest them on top again, as long as you can have a hand and feel secure. So we're just gonna do little toe taps. Remember, pulling the belly button in, coming back to that 90-degree angle, not going too far in. There you go, there's your keys. So if you want a little extra, you can put baby on top. but just focus on that pelvic tilt, pulling the hips towards the ribs, getting the core working. Breathe. There you go. One more each side. And relax. Hug those knees in. If you can, if you're like me, if you have the baby, just relax them down. Okay, couple more things from here and then we are done. So we're gonna turn over on our side. So if your baby is small and you just wanna lay them, Kai's gonna demonstrate and then we'll let him come right back up. Okay, okay. So if your baby's small, you can just have them right by your side and we're gonna do a little side plank. So knees are bent if you want, or if you're feeling stronger, you're a little bit further out postpartum, you can come all the way up. I'll show you both. So elbow beneath the shoulder, and I'm just gonna lift, and I'm gonna hold it here. This is a good time to do a little tickle with your baby. Tickle, yeah. We're just holding first. Again, if you wanna be all the way up on those feet, you can. Even if you're feeling ambitious, you wanna take that hand up. Oh, there we go, there's the roll. Woo, I know. And then we'll do small little down, up, down, up, down, up. This can be, again, be on your feet or on your knees. Let's go 2 more, down and up and relax. So if baby will stay on their back right there, we'll get that other side in a second. But let's go ahead and turn over either on your knees or your toes. We're in a push-up position. So I'm gonna stay on my knees because I'm not as strong as I would like to be, but I'll get there. And I'm just gonna do small little push-up. And this is a good time to make funny faces. Yeah. And just go as far as is comfortable for you. If that's just barely bending your arms, that's okay. If you're not feeling super strong, like me, you can just keep it small range of motion. The important thing is that you're doing it. So we're not worried. Let's go 2 more. Woo, there we go. 1 more and relax. So we'll go ahead and swing baby around to the other side. Here we go, here we go. Yeah, you can have your water. And we'll do that side plank on this side. We are almost done. So again, lift either up on the knees or all the way up on the toes, elbow beneath the shoulder, and you can do a little tickle for baby. Yeah, little tickle. Just breathing, talking to baby. Okay, not crawling yet, but he really wants to. Let's go over here, let's go over here. And then let's do those small down and up. Down, up, down, up, yeah, down, up. And we'll go 2 more right here, breathe. And 1 more. And relax, good. 1 more thing and then we are done. So baby on their back again, if they'll do it, he might not, but we'll see. And let's come into a front plank position. So I'm gonna put my forearms on either side. Hi, can we do this? Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna let him play here. And I'm gonna do my plank here. So elbows on either side of the baby. And holding your plank here. Okay, if that feels like too much, you can drop to those knees. And you can even make them just small little hold for a couple counts. But if you can, we're just holding up. Hi, hi. Holding here. Pulling everything in, again, hips to ribs. And again, if you're on your knees, that's okay. Just make sure you're pulling in nice and tight. Where are you going? Where are you going? Gotta watch that baby. This is real life. This is real mom life, right? 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and relax. I'm gonna drop down. Oh, so fast. And I'm gonna stretch up in that cobra position. If this isn't comfortable for you, go ahead and take it back to that child's pose, which we're all gonna do right now. Child's pose, stretch it back. Really reach those arms forward. I'm gonna bring you forward, speaking of. Here we go. Really stretch it back. And come to a seated position. We'll just reach one side and the other. And one big deep breath in and out. There you go. And You have finished the workout. Great job, everybody. Good job, Kai.